that Walter has a New England AAA guide to all the Baskin-Robbins ice cream stores?
Boy, it's third of me now.
Yeah.
I asked the guy to finish up his 1978 goals.
Well, thank you very much.
And this is the nice part. This is still toast. Did you know that you're going to get sick of that, baby, I tell you. Did you know that Walter tried to have Bard's general managers meeting at Hershey, Pennsylvania?
Did you know that Walter's idea of a good time is to go to the Queensbury Hotel in downtown Glens Falls and order the soup of the day exactly at midnight?
Dan, you can relate to this one. Did you know that Walter gets his wardrobe hand-me-downs from Tip O'Neill?
Did you know that Walter's the only one who dresses for jet lag? Did you know that it took 8,000 acres of trees to make the paper that's on Walter's desk?
Did you know that Walter has never gone through a board meeting, our board meeting, without going to the washroom or getting a phone call? That's a very inside serious.
Yes. Do you know that Walter's phone bill to his stockbroker is out of drop-through?
Did you know that Walter, like every business person today, is experiencing a liquidity problem? Last night alone, he had to get up 3 times.
Actually, Walter's been with the company so long that his first company car was a Schwinn.
As the surprise was unfolding tonight, there were some innocent and I thought interested questions about what was it like in 1962 when you first went to work for Norman Jekyll, who was the mad scientist. And I asked Norman. It was a time, maybe 3 or 4 months after I joined the company, and all of a sudden he convened his first meeting in the conference room, and there was a fellow, Ron Jekyll, his son, and Doug Seaholm, and myself. And there was a stack of orders and back orders and letters from all over the world in front of Norman. In fact, you couldn't see Norman very well. He was about 5'3", and he's behind this stack, and he's just peeling it off within 2 hours. And he gave something to Doug, he gives something to Ron, and every now and then he just ball the paper up and put it in the middle of the desk. This is so old I'm not even going to answer. So we went on through the pile, and I had nothing. And Ron had his dole, and Doug had his dole, and Norman had his, and there was a mountain of paper. And the meeting was over. Norman said, "Well, that's it." And so I just put my arms around the big wad of paper. I said, "Well, I'll take mine. I'll take care of this." And he realized. But later I asked him. I said, "Norman, why did you hire me?" And he said, "Because I think you're honest." I didn't know what I expected, but he said, "I know how. I do all the research and development. I do all the things that are really important, but I think you're honest." And I think USCI and all its fingers now that are represented in different bar divisions have the same dynamic excitement and success. And it's a great thrill to be part of it. And I really appreciate your all being here and being part of this tonight. It's very special. It's a complete surprise. And I can't think of a nicer guy to have this done for.
The future products in the cardiosurgery area are equally exciting, with several new oxygenators being finalized and
and the cardiopulmonary support CPS unit nearing completion of its clinicals. Several new cotographs are also being tested and evaluated.
What's going on?
Now that Brian feels better.
I'm glad I wasn't rolling.
Are we rolling now?
We are now. We've been
Okay.
rolling.
Good.
Anytime you're ready.
Okay.
With enthusiasm for new products.
Oh, fucking new products. All right.
We're rolling.
All right. Oh, I can see how Reagan.
Why don't you wipe yourself down again? Especially on your chin and forehead.
My chin? And forehead? I have some Mother Teresa jokes, which I'll do another time. I think this summary brings you up to date. Again, congratulations on achieving the President's Club, and I hope we can all be together.
That's the devil. I think it's going to be the whole thing over again, right? Yeah, I think well, we can go back to the video from the, last paragraph only. We've got the video from that.
All right.
Okay, this is what I'm doing, Bob.
Oh, thanks, Guy. I'm here in Glens Falls, New York, on the eve of the Kent Schrader Service Recognition Day Parade. Behind me, you'll see the Kent Schrader Service Day Recognition statue. Service Recognition Day statue. Thank you very much, Walt. I'm standing out here in Glens Falls, New York, for the Kent Schrader Service Recognition Day Parade. And I'm standing in front of the Kent Service Schrader Recognition. One more time. What? All right, want to get Diane out of it?
Let's do the bag lady.
Let's do the
Get
bag
her
lady
up
first.
and around.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, okay.
All right, action.
Let me see if I can, I'm sorry. Let me see if I can get an interview with some of the people who have participated in the activities or who are waiting for the parade to start tomorrow morning. Ma'am, can you tell me what you think about Kent Schrader?
Ken Schrader? Who's Ken Schrader? Get out of here. I want to get some sleep.
Oh, well, I guess she's not here for the parade. She lives here. Okay? Yeah. I'm going to see if I can get some reaction from some of the people around here who are helping out with the festivities as to what they think of the Kent Schrader Service Recognition Day Parade. Ma'am, what do you think of Kent Schrader?
Who the hell's Ken Schrader? I'm trying to get... I live here. Oh, shit.
That's all right. We can do a cutaway of that, right?
Yeah, let's do it one more time until we get it.
Okay.
What am I saying?
Still rolling.
Who the hell is Kent Schrader? I live here. That's it. I'm going to go into the crowd and see if I can get some interviews from the people that have been helping out with the Kent Schrader Service Recognition Day Parade. Ma'am, what do you think about Kent Schrader?
Who the hell is Ken Schrader? I live here.
Oh, well, never mind that one. That wasn't good, was it? I'm going to see it. Goddamn cold out here. Oh, Diane's very happy. She's
Okay.
I'm going to enter... No, I'm not going to enter the crowd. I'm going to take a look around me and see if I can get some interviews from the people who have been helping out with the Kent Schrader Recognition Day. I'm going to take a walk around and see if I can get some interviews with the people who have been helping out with the Kent Schrader Service Recognition Day Parade. Ma'am, what do you think of Kent Schrader?
Who the hell is Ken Schrader? I live here.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see if we can go into... We spent the day... God damn it. Okay, one more time. Ready? This is it. I can feel it. I'm going to see if I can get some interviews with the people in the area as to what they think of the Kent Schrader Service Recognition Day Parade. Ma'am, what do you think of Kent Schrader?
Who the hell is Ken Schrader? I live here.
Okay, well, we spent the day in Glens Falls today talking to some of the people who once knew Kent Schrader. How about I'll see what I can do on my end of the celebrations here in Glens Falls, New York? Okay.
Okay, so how far back do you want me to go?
Right here.
Okay, all right. Do I put it out here so you give me the key?
Yeah. Okay, so I'll meet you back there about 10 o'clock and we'll see what we can do about your problem, huh?
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to get back to my celebration here in Glens Falls for the Kent Schrader Service Recognition Day Parade and do something else which I can't remember what I was supposed to say. Cold, huh, Diane? Okay, so I'll meet you back there about 10 o'clock and we'll see if we can take care of that problem for you, all right? Oh, hi. Well, I'm going to see what I can do about some celebration of my very own. I fucked that one up. One more time. You know where this is going to end up, don't you?
Right off.
Okay. Okay, then. I'll see you about 10 o'clock back at my room and see what we can do about that problem of yours. Oh, thank you very much. I'm going to go see what I can do about some celebrating of my own on one more time. One more time. About some celebrating of my own on Kent Schrader, on the evening before Kent Schrader Service Recognition Day Parade. Thank you, Walt. Uncle Walty? Okay. All right, so I'll meet you back there about 10 o'clock, and we'll see what we can do about that problem of yours. Oh, thank you very much. I'm going to go see what I can do about some celebrating of my own on the evening before the Kent Schrader Service Day Recognition Parade. Back to you, Walter. I said Service Day Recognition Parade. Didn't I? Yeah, I did. This isn't easy, you know. I know you're freezing your ass off.
I'm not that bad. I'm going under the
I'm
table.
freezing my ass off. My ears are freezing. Keep my ears on, will you? Okay. Man, my belly's showing.
Okay, rolling.
I know. Okay, so I'll meet you back in my room about 10 o'clock and we'll see what we can do about that problem of yours, okay? Oh, hi. Well, I'm going to go see what I can do about some celebrating of my... This is it, I got it. That was a good one, though, wasn't it? I got to concentrate. Focus, 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 Tai Chi. It's my Brian Galford imitation. You don't. That's not rolling, is it? Okay, so I'll meet you back there in my room about 10 o'clock, and we'll see what we can do about that problem of yours, huh? Oh, hi. I'm going to go see what I can do about some celebrating my own on the evening before the Kent Schrader Recognition Day Parade. Back to you, Walt. I loved it.
I don't know what we're going to do.
If I can do this without smiling. What are we going to do?
Do about what?
Please come. I called
How
all
many
these
people did you call?
I called about 10 people.
I told you you're supposed to call 500 if we want 2 people to show up. Wait a minute, I got an idea. Hold on a second. Let's see. Okay. This always works. Henry's Pet Store, 436-0294. Maybe Kent knows some dog down there or something.
Somebody has to remember
Anybody's
Kent.
got to come.
Okay.
All right, we'll try Henry's Pet Store. Let's call them. Okay. Is it terrible?
Yeah.
Wake up.
What, is it time to leave? Oh.
Rob, will you wake up?
What?
Okay.
I'm Schmidt of this.
That's good.
Okay.
That's good. We can fade out when you're saying the Schmidt.
Go, guy.
Well, good evening. As we gather together, good night. Okay, we do again?
Yes.
I feel that the best way to describe you, Kent, is the apple pie and the American flag. Oh, Walter, come on. You can let me show them the pie for a minute. I'm sorry.
This was better.
Huh?
Yeah,
Much better.
Yeah.
You can see it? I didn't know if you...
All you can see is the hand coming in.
You could, from that far over.
Mhm.
Oh, stop. Well, now, Kent, we have... No. Are you going to tell me when I can go again?
Yeah, keep going, keep going.
I can't even think of... And now, Kent, the next segment of this program is dedicated to all of your friends who, here in Billerica, who wanted to say a word to you of greeting on your 25th anniversary. Could the two of you come on in?
That's fine. Do it one more time. Hi,
USCI International is a division that markets and sells products to Europe, Canada, and the Middle East. And Africa, too. Shooby-dooby-doo. We still there, huh? The last subject of this program is payroll.
Try it again.
Thank you. The subject of this last program is payroll. If you're an exempt employee, come on, what did I... Holidays affect some deadline dates. A memo will be sent to... out to you to advise. I'm sorry.
Back it up.
Can I just start from a memo? I could do the whole thing? Oh, cucka.
Still rolling. You can run.
If you're an exempt employee, you will be paid twice a month on the 15th. I'm sorry, I said the 16th.
Back it up. Back it up.
Let's change the policy. For further information about any of the subjects addressed here, consult the procedure manuals located at most of the Secretary's desks around the division or contact the Office Services Supervisor. Good luck with your new career at CM. Something's not on there right. It says, good luck with your new career.
Oh, my God.
Good luck with your career at UCL. Darn. I don't know. Why? What is it? Good luck with your new career. always touching my ankles.
You can see that, huh?
Do it again.
I think I found
I'm more embarrassed.
So am I. I'm not going to get this straight again.
But even I'm embarrassed.
You should be pleased with yourself.
Man.
And you always thought it took so much more.
Not the office rumors.
Here's a story you may not believe. A University of California Medical Center team has successfully removed a 200-pound ovarian tumor, 1 yard in diameter, from a 30-year-old woman. Physicians said that the tumor had been growing since the patient, who was not identified, was 15 years old and asked a doctor about an enlargement of her stomach. The doctor told her she was eating too much and put her on a diet. A 7-member team removed the benign tumor. After 4.5 hours of surgery on May 24th, the patient was released from the hospital this week and said, "It's the first time in years I've been able to cross my legs."
Chasing those wins for a couple of nights now.
I'm always chasing wind.
Okay, Bruce, thank you. The Massachusetts Senate today upheld the sanctity of marriage, sort of. I think we should go to a commercial, and I'll try this again in just a minute. Next.
We call Hood Cottage cheese the mixable protein because it's smooth, made for easy mixing, and the taste is mild, so it won't interfere with all the good flavors in your recipes.
My best take. When's it all going to end? When's it all going to end? You could just see when it was 3-1. One little mistake, just waiting when it was 3-1. When's it going to end? I know how Williams feels now.
I guess a fellow like Rick Middleton really wanted to play badly against the Rangers.
Yeah, well...
Well, if you'd have won, you'd have been playing the Rangers.
Yeah, if my aunt had nuts, she'd be my uncle.
Don, you've seen a lot of games in hockey. How would you rate this one? You know, a 7th game of the Stanley Cup Series?
I don't know. You guys will have to rate it. I'm too disappointed. I think it was a horse we lose like that, I tell you. But that was a tough one, I'll tell you. Whew. I don't think I'll have a much tougher loss than that in overtime. 7th game, going in the finals, boys. What more can happen? What more can happen? I'm telling you.
How about a prediction on the play?
It's like asking me what I want, except for gonorrhea. What do I care?
Let's now take a look at that satellite tape taken from earlier today. We can take a look at the cloud cover across much of the nation. And
at Boston, which is rather odd, with the wind coming off the cold water of the bay. It's 63 outside our studio right here in Boston, 57 out at Worcester at the high elevation. And generally speaking, well, we'll get up. Well, we'll get to that in a moment. We have a touchy button here. It's 60, it's 52 way up north. The streams are rising, and we're a little bit concerned up. I didn't do that, folks. We'll see what... This will be another tape they'll save for the Christmas party, I'm sure. Let's get right to the forecast, if we can, please. And the forecast talks about this afternoon, the weather this afternoon.
It's sunny and pleasant in the Pacific Northwest, and it's cool with scattered showers and the clouds diminishing out through Southern California. The satellite continuous tape loop from the first half of the day shows the cloudiness spinning off our coastline. It also shows Jack Williams sitting there. Okay, well, anyway, let's go back to the, well, hey, anyway, can you miss this?
Probably not until Sunday. In the meantime, around the region, it's cool and dry once again. Great night for sleeping. And we find that the... We find that, finally, presto, abracadabra, and we find it 64 degrees in Boston after a high today of 73.
Now, what's that low out in Chicago going to be doing? Well, here's what it's going to be doing. We're going to be looking at the, well, here they are, Jack and Tony. They're a little low, too, from time to time. Here's the low out in the Ohio Valley. But there is cloudiness out to our west and down to our south, and it's going to be a while before this cloudiness moves out. Satellite picture from the middle part of today showing the cloudiness off to our south. And look at this, the invisible man. Hanes underwear. Well, anyway, we've got the cloudiness moving off to the northeast.
Thank you, Jack, and good afternoon, everyone. The storm was expected by everyone. The sleep was not expected. It wasn't until we came to work in the morning it would help. Oh, boy. While we're getting these boards straightened out, you see the problems of a weatherman. We came work this morning. We knew there was a big storm coming. We weren't sure until we had a chance to look at reports it would be split.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful.
And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
It doesn't show signs of stopping, and I brought some corn for popping.
The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
When we finally kiss goodnight,
how I'll hate going out in the storm.
but if you really hold me tight,
All the way home I'll be warm.
the fire is slowly dying, but my dear, we're still goodbying.
But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Let the elements decide to quit, to let it sleet, hail, or snow up a storm.
We've got the chemistry to cope with it, and we don't need a fire to keep us warm, if we are loving true to form.
When we finally kiss goodnight, how you hate going out in the storm.
But if you really hold me tight,